Question number 10 for final account. Here we can see the questions. Remember, when you see the bracket in the trial balance, it is one kind of adjustment. Another thing here is the adjustment. So as per the question, here I am ready with the specimen for the trading account and some compulsory entries over here with the profit and loss account and balance sheet. So now we'll start with the adjustment number 1. Closing stock as on 31st March 2015 was valued 50,000. So here it is the simple. There is no calculation given for this question. So we just write down closing stock in the balance sheet with the amount given in the adjustment 50,000. One entry will come in the asset and another entry will come in the trading account. Closing stock 50,000. Moving to the next adjustment. Fire occurred in business on 31st January 2015, due to which goods of rupees 8,000 were destroyed and insurance company accepted a claim of 70%. Now for this you can see the calculation. Here the goods has been destroyed by fire of 8,000. where insurance company accepted a claim of 70%. So 8,000, remove 70% of 8,000, that is 5,600. So insurance company have accepted this much, but the remaining value of 2,400 will be declared as a loss. So we are going to give 3 entry for this adjustment. First we'll give the goods entry, which will be get minus from the purchase, that goods destroyed by fire. Here we'll give 8,000, out of which the insurance company accepted a claim will be written on the balance sheet. Insurance claim, that is 5,600, that is 70% which we calculated, and the remaining 2,400 which is declared as a loss will be written on the profit and loss, expenses and losses column, that is debit side. Loss due to fire, that is 2,400. In this question you can see I already given some headings in profit and loss account, that is administrative expense, selling and distribution, financial and other expense. And also I introduced the discount format, same as the bad debt what we used to do, but this is the new for you people. Discount, where the bad debt reserve on debtor which will be given in the adjustment will all time added, which we have already done in our last question. And the bad debt reserve on debtors which will be given in the trial balance, जो हम बोलते हैं old, will be written over here. The one entry will come over here, but the entry which will be asked in the adjustment will have to give 2 entry. One will be here and one will be in the debtors. That we'll see later. So moving to the next adjustment, third one. Out of the debtors of 6,000 are not recoverable, so they are to be write off. It means 6,000 is a bad debt new. Provide bad debt reserve 5% and discount reserve 2%. So before we calculate 5% and 2%, first we'll give entry of 6,000, that is bad debt new. One entry will come in the profit and loss account debit side and another entry will come on the asset side with the bad debt new 6,000. Before we calculate percentage on bad debt reserve, first we'll check the debtors value which is given in the trial balance is 81,000. So first take 81,000 on debtors, get minus with 6,000, that is 75,000. Now we'll remove percentage on this 75,000. So take the 75,000 and remove 5% of it. Here we find 3,750. Now take back this value to the balance sheet asset side and get minus 3,750. Before we minus, we have to give the second entry for this on the profit and loss debit side, that is bad debt reserve new, or we can say from the adjustment which we got, that is 3,750. So next, get them minus. Here the value remain is 71,250. Now in the same question it is also written to find out discount reserve on debtor. That is also comes in the new, or we can say an adjustment. Now here they told to remove 2%. So first take the value for the calculation 71,250 and remove 2% of it. You will find 1,425. Remember what we are taking for the calculation. After getting them minus, जो value बचता है हम उस पे calculate कर रहे हैं. So here discount reserve on debtor we found here 1,425. Let's get them minus. Here the value remain is 69,825. Now before we go further, don't forget to give the another entry of discount reserve on debtor. That is 1,425. As I introduced beforehand, that is discount reserve on debtor. If it is new or it is from the adjustment, the second entry will be given with discount which have to be add. Remember this as a formula. Here we'll give the value of 1,425. So moving to the next adjustment. Credit purchase 6,000 and credit purchase written 1,000 were not recorded. So here it is unrecorded credit purchase and unrecorded purchase written. Now this will be taken to the trading account purchase plus unrecorded credit purchase and minus unrecorded credit purchase written. Here I record the value, and as I told you in the last video as well, the last question, that the unrecorded credit purchase or purchase written, whatever effect you give with the purchase, the same will be given to the creditor which is given in the balance sheet. So here we'll write down creditor plus unrecorded credit purchase, that is 6,000, and minus unrecorded credit purchase written. I am just writing in the short form 1,000. Moving to the next adjustment, calculate depreciation at 10% on fixed asset. So here, as you can see, out of the trial balance, the only 3 fixed asset is given, that is land and building, machinery and furniture. And here it is given to calculate 10% on it. So here is the calculation. Take the land and building main value, that is 1,80,000, which is given in the trial balance. Remove 10% on it, you will get the depreciation value 18,000. Same you have to do with the machinery and furniture, and will be recorded on asset side. Here I recorded land and building, get minus with the depreciation and remove the value outside. Same I did for the machinery and the furniture. The another entry for the depreciation value of 18,000, 12,600, 2,250 will be recorded in the profit and loss account debit side. As you can see, the depreciation on land and building is over here, machinery here, and depreciation on furniture over here. If you want, you can pause the video if you want to record the calculation of the asset, the depreciation of land and building, machinery and furniture. Moving to the next adjustment. 6. Insurance premium include 3,200 for the next year. For the next year, it means we are making an expense of prepaid expense. So this first will remove a value of insurance premium from the trial balance. It is given 14,200, which will be first taken to the profit and loss account. Insurance premium 14,200, and as per the adjustment, this is the prepaid expense which have to be minus. Hope all of you remember, outstanding को plus करते हैं और prepaid को minus करते हैं. So here the prepaid expense which is given in the adjustment is 3,200. Get them minus and remove the value outside, that is 11,000. The prepaid expense, the another entry of prepaid expense will go to the opposite side of the balance sheet, यानी कि asset side of the balance sheet. So here we'll write down prepaid insurance, that is 3,200, एंड इफ़ वी मेड अगर हम आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंस को ऐड करते हैं तो वो सेम साइड मूव करता है ऑफ द बैलेंस शीट, दैट इज़ द लायबिलिटी साइड. और अगर प्रीपेड एक्सपेंस हम माइनस कर रहे हैं तो वो अपोजिट साइड मूव करता है इन द बैलेंस शीट. मूविंग टू द नेक्स्ट एडजस्टमेंट, सेवेंथ वन, 50% commission is received. So before we go any other calculation, first we'll check the commission received is given 6,000. It means this is the 50%. So remaining 50% is not yet received. So first we'll take to the income side of the profit and loss account, that is commission 6,000, and the remaining, this is only the 50%, so the 50% of the commission will be again 6,000, the same as the 50% before, which is not yet received. So we can say that it is outstanding, it's not yet received. The same side will move to the balance sheet side, यानी कि यहाँ पे हम क्रेडिट साइड पे है तो बैलेंस शीट के असेट साइड हम मूव करेंगे, एंड विल राइट डाउन आउटस्टैंडिंग कमीशन which is not yet received of 50%, that is 6,000. So here we finish adjustment. Now we'll just going to keep on completing trial balance. So here we can see capital and drawing, which will be written in the balance sheet into their format. Here you can see I already wrote capital and drawing. Next, here I already made a marking of land and building, machinery and furniture, which is written. Now as I told you in the beginning of the video that the whatever is trial balance given in the bracket, remember that is your adjustment. Leasehold building dated 1/4/2014 for 5 years. The amount is given 45,000. So here first we'll calculate lease on leasehold building for 45,000 and going to be for the 5 years. So just divide the year given in the question, you will get the answer 9,000. That is the lease on leasehold building. So this lease has to be get minus from the asset side. So here is the asset side, leasehold building. First give the value of leasehold building, that is 45,000, and get minus the lease which we have calculated just now, that is 9,000. And after getting it minus, remove the value outside, that is 36,000. The lease which we have removed it, that is one of the expense for us. So here don't forget to give the entry in the other expenses, lease on leasehold building, which is 9,000. Next, here first we'll make a marking that this has been done. Next we can see the value of sales 4,50,000 and purchase written 10,800. So here we'll record 4,50,000 on the sales side and purchase written 10,800. Next, debtor 81,000, which we have already took. 12% loan on Dattu, date 1/10/2014. Again we can see the bracket, so it is also one of the our adjustment and we'll give the twice entry of it. So here 12% loan is given, the value is given 27,000. The loan value will move directly to the liability side of the balance sheet. So here we'll write down 12% loan from Dattu, that is 27,000. And now here we'll calculate interest on loan. Here you can see the calculation interest on loan, where I took the main amount 27,000, as in the question only given 12%. This is the 12%. So remove 12% and the loan has been took from 1/10/2014. If we count the month from October, November, December, January, February, March, it is for the 6th month. So to calculate for the 6th month, if we remove all this calculation, we find the interest on loan is 1,620. So here the entry will be given one with the loan in the liability side, that is interest on loan is 1,620, and as this is our expense, so this will be given another entry in the profit and loss account in the financial expense heading to interest on loan. that is 1620. Moving to the next entry of the trial balance, purchase and sales return, which will be 1,80,000, and sales return is 9,000. Next, freight and octroi, which will come in the trading account, 13,500 to octroi, the amount is 13,500. Next, sundry expense, 3,150. Next, insurance premium that we already took. Bad debt. Now here we found bad debt and bad debt reserve. Bad debt, that is 12,080, and 12,600 is bad debt reserve. 12,600, and here comes 12,080. If we remove the calculation out of this, that 12,080 plus 6,000 plus 3,750, it will be 21,830. Get minus with 12,600, the value remain is 9,230. Moving to the next, discount reserve on debtor, which is given 450. So here we found the discount reserve on debtor, that is the old one, or we can say from the trial balance, that is 450. Next, commission received, which we have already took. Here is the goods stock on 1st April 2014, 9,900, that is opening stock. So here 9,900 for the opening stock. Next, salary, 42,000, which will come in the profit and loss account debit side in the administrative expense. To salary, 42,000. Next, wages, which is given 6,600, comes in the trading account. $6,600. Creditor, that is 28,200. 28,200, and if we remove the calculation out of this, it is 33,200. Moving to the next, dead stock, which will come 18,900. Dead stock 4,500, that will come on the asset side. Dead stock, value of dead stock is 4,500. Next, bank overdraft, 18,900, comes in the liability. So here is the liability, bank overdraft 18,900. Cash balance 36,720, which will come in the asset. Cash 36,720. Next, carriage inward and carriage outward. First we'll take the value of carriage inward. Here I kept the scale so I can get the proper value out of it. The carriage inward value is given 6,000, which comes in the trading account. So here is the trading account. First I'll write down the carriage inward in the trading account debit side. The value is 6,000, and another value for the carriage outward will come in the profit and loss account. The value of carriage outward is 7,500, which will come in the selling and distribution heading. Carriage outward 7,500. Next, bills. Here is the bills receivable and bills payable. As I told you in the last question video, this is the bills receivable and this one is the bills payable. So here we take the bills receivable to the asset side with the value 12,000 and the bills payable on the liability side with the value 7,000. The last one is the discount 5,100 which will remain on the P&L debit side and 2,000 which will be remain in the P&L credit side. So as we already put the format of the discount in the profit and loss account, so here we'll keep the value of 5,100 and the discount on the credit side it would be 2,000. So if we remove the calculation out of it of 51,000 plus 1,425 and get minus with 450, here the value remain is 6,075. So here we finish all the trial balance entry and the adjustment entry. Now here we'll make a total and we'll remove the calculation out. Here I remove the calculation of purchase and the sales and found the total on the credit side 4,91,000 and on the debit side 2,02,200. So obviously this value is more. So here I am going to write down in the total column 4,91,000 on both the side. And if you get minus with 2,02,000, you will get the difference over here of 2,88,800, which will be declared as a gross profit. And we'll move at the cross in the profit and loss account by writing gross profit, that is 2,88,800, and if we take out the total of this value, we'll get the total 3,02,800. And on the debit side, here I took the total of profit and loss credit side. I found 3,02,800 on the credit and on the debit side 1,24,825. So this one is more. I'm gonna write at both the side 3,02,800 and get minus with the 1,24,825. Here I found the balance of 1,77,975 and which is our net profit. Take the net profit to the balance sheet on the capital column. Add the capital plus net profit as we didn't get the interest in the question. So no amount will be written over there. Make the total of capital. It is 4,47,975. And in drawing, same, we didn't get any calculation for interest. So no amount will be written there. The total of drawing, it is 16,200. Now get minus 4,47,975 of capital and 16,200 of drawing. Get them minus, you will get the value of 4,31,775. Then continue with the adding of all the amount on the liability side. Here I found the amount 5,19,495 and same on the asset side. After removing all the total, it is 5,19,495. So here is the calculation and the account. You can pause or you can take a screenshot of the video and write it down in your notebook. That is the profit and loss account, and here is the balance sheet, and if you want, this is the calculation of the adjustment.